Angelo, you've seen the development of communities as well as communities. Can you just give your personal opinion about each of them?
Yeah, Kamindu, well, obviously he's just taken off, isn't he? He's just been unbelievable over the 8 matches that he has played. Broke another record. So happy that, one of our own is breaking all the records, and I wish him all the success in the future as well. He's been unbelievable. He's got the skill, he's got the temperament, he's got the courage, he's got everything what a batsman and a cricketer needs. So I wish him all the very best. And Kusal, yes, obviously I've seen him since 2016. He's evolved so much, and he's been given different challenges since of late, and he's responded extremely well. He's batted at 3. He's moved down to number 7 with the gloves in hand, and he's responded brilliantly. I thought overall our batters were brilliant today, especially Kamindu Mendes. The temperament that he showed. Kusal Mendes, that 100 was fantastic. Dhananjay batted well. Everybody chipped in. Well, obviously Chandimal batted brilliantly yesterday. So I thought overall it was a complete performance by the batters.
For this, it has been. The concern has been the batting that we are not being batters have been contributing. They're getting 30s, 40s, 50s, and getting out. Today, of course, it was a day that they really clicked. What actually went out in the best team? To get the batters to bowl on and play their long game, get good scores.
No, it was simple. No, it was simple. I think it was a much better wicket to bat on. Over the last few games, the wickets were challenging. Obviously, in England, it was swinging and seaming quite a bit. And the first test over here, from the very first day, very first session, it started turning. So it has been challenging for the batsman. You see, if you play on good wickets, like a typical Galle wicket, this was. The batters, whoever who gets in can go for a big one. Obviously, when the conditions are challenging, you can get out at any given time. That's part of the game when the wicket is challenging. But fortunately for us, it was a much better wicket to bat on, at least for the first 2 days. And I'm pretty sure, as usual, it'll start turning. It started turning from today. But I thought the batters batted brilliantly, and bowlers, the 14-15 overs that we bowled were excellent.
And despite the opening stand, there were long partnerships up to the 5th wicket, and even after that. So how do you describe this kind of thing? So what the players are told when they are going out to bat? Is there any special instruction or what? How do you explain it?
No, as I said before, the message was clear. Whoever who gets in, has to bat long. Every day, all 7 batters won't get runs, but whoever who gets set, has to bat, and the others has to bat around him. That was always the message. Fortunately for us, as I said, it was a much better wicket to bat on, and it was a crucial toss to win as well. Dhananjay has been winning almost all the tosses that he's well in the recent past. So it was a very crucial toss, and then the wicket was very good as well. So whoever who got set just carried on, batting.
Angelo, so it seems that Kamindu's form kind of had a catalyzing effect, because it meant that Chandimal went to 3 and it meant that Kusal went to 7. And all of that has really worked in place, because Chandimal has thrived under that responsibility, while Kusal's innings seemed very kind of free. Is that something that you've also noticed when you speak to the 3 of them, that the new roles are really relishing it?
Exactly. they've responded brilliantly. I think the selectors were tempted to bring Kamindu up the order. I mean, he's such a good player, and he deserves to bat in the top 5. And it was so it was discussed between those three and the coaching staff and probably the selectors as well. And they've been given new roles, as I said, Kusal Mendis to keep wickets and bat at 7, because it's not easy to keep wickets and bat at 3 or open. So, and then Chandimal responded brilliantly as well. He's been batting at number 5, and then since he was given the opportunity at number 3, I think he grabbed it with both hands. So all three of them, it worked perfectly, and most importantly to the team. I mean, it's all about the team. It's all about the balance, and it's all about every individual where they suit in the team. So I think it all worked really well, and it was a very good decision by everyone.
ड्रेसिंग रूम में शेयर करने के लिए तो होगी लगे विशेषत्व මොකද විශේෂ
ඔහු ඉතාමත්ම විශේෂ පිතිකරුවෙක්. මොකද ඔහුගේ වයසට වඩා පරිණතයි ක්‍රීඩා කරනකොට. මම හිතන්නේ අපි පළවෙනි මැච් එකේදී උච්චර දෙයක් කරන්න හම්බුනේ අපි කාටවත්. ඔහු මම හිතන්නේ ඔහුගේ වයසටත් වඩා පරිණතයි. ඔහු ක්‍රීඩා කරන ආකාරය විලාශය බැලුවොත් ඔහු ඉතාමත්ම කල්පනාකාරීව ඒ අවස්ථාවට සරිලන විදියට තමයි පන්දුවට පහර දෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ මෑතකදී දැකපු හොඳම පිතිකරුවෙක්. මම හිතන්නේ ලාබාල පිතිකරුවෙක් කියන්න බෑ. ලාබාල වුණාට මම හිතන්නේ ඔහුගේ පරිණතභාවය අපි හැමෝටම පෙන්වුම් කරන ඔහු ඒ ක්‍රීඩා කරන විලාශයක්.
ඒ වගේම තමයි කමිදු පිටකරත් ප්‍රකාශ කරා මාධ්‍යමෝලේදී විශේෂයෙන්ම ඔව් එක ටෙස්ට් තරගයක් ක්‍රීඩා කරලා ඊට පස්සේ අවුරුදු දෙකකට ආසන්න කාලයකට පස්සේ තමයි දෙවන ටෙස්ට් තරගය ක්‍රීඩා කරන්නේ. ඒ කාලය තුල ඔව් ස්කෝරර් හිටියා, ස්කෝර් එකේ හිටියා. ඔයාගෙන් චන්දිගෙන් විමුක්තින් ධනංජයගෙන් සෑහෙන දේවල් ඉගෙන ගත්ත කියලා ඔව් ප්‍රකාශ කරා. මොනවද ඔබලා ඒ කාලේ මේ වගේ
මම හිතන්නේ අපි ජේෂ්ඨ ක්‍රීඩකයෝ විදිහට අපි ඒ ක්‍රීඩා කරලා තියෙන තරඟ ප්‍රමාණයත් එක්ක අපේ අත්දැකීම් බෙදා ගන්න එක තමයි අපි හැමතිස්සෙම කරන්නේ. අපි එක එක සිටුේෂන්ස් වලදී ඒ කොහොමද ඒ සිටුේෂන්ස් හැන්ඩල් කරන්නේ කියන එක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ කමිදුට කියලා දෙන්න වැඩි දෙයක් නැහැ. මොකද ඔහු මං කලින් කිව්වා වගේ ඊටාත්ම පරිණත ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් වගේ තමයි ක්‍රීඩා කරන්නේ. අවස්ථාවට සරිලන විදියට. ඉතින් අපෙන් යම්කිසි දෙයක් හෙල්ප් වුණා නම් මම හිතන්නේ ඒක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ අපිට දෙන්න පුළුවන් සහ අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් ලොකුම දේ. ඉතින් අපේ යුතුයකම තමයි අපි ඒ ලාබාල ක්‍රීඩකයන් හට අපේ ඒ එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එක බෙදාගෙන ඔහුට හැකියතාක් අපි ඉන්නකම් උදව් කරන එක.
The declaration, were on it, really ideas to what was going on, probably, when we thought maybe,
Yeah, I mean, at tea, the talk was to bat for 15 overs, and after that, I'm not sure what the discussion was between the coaching staff and the captain, so I can't really help you on that, but the discussion at tea was to bat for 15 overs and try and get as much as possible.
And also, you seem to have, tick the most of the areas as a batting unit, but if someone says that, there are still some concerns when it comes to running between the wickets, would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, yes, we had a few, hiccups in this game as well as in the past, and that's something that we are constantly trying to work. And sometimes, some miscommunications do happen in the middle, but we are trying to minimize it, and we'll definitely going forward we'll work on that.
Have there been any comments? So Kamindu obviously debuted back in 2022, scored a 50, and then he didn't play tests again until 2024. I'm just wondering, have there been any conversations about what he learned in that period, kind of waiting for his turn, because he's grabbed his opportunity not just in Test cricket but T20s, ODIs. Whenever he's got the chance, he's performed. So what have your conversations been like with Kamindu about his time on the fringes?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I mean, was it 2022?
He went to Australia.
Okay. So I think then selector should answer those, that question. But I mean, yeah, he's been in and out. I mean, he's been around the system for a while in all three formats, and the talk. I mean, yes, we do share our thoughts, obviously, and it's just that as players, what we all can do is, whenever given the opportunity, to try and grab it with both hands, and which he has done. I mean, rest is history. Kamindu has just grabbed his opportunities, and now he's established himself in the team, and he's playing a vital role now, especially in the middle order. So I mean, past I don't know, but going forward, I think he's going to play a massive role to our team.
Anji, you have been watching the team very closely over the years, but we see a very clear change of the body language and the mode of play, and especially we see we are getting slowly into the back of Sri Lankan way of cricket, Sri Lankan brand of cricket. Can you tell us where was the turning point and why?
I think Sanat Jayasuriya taking over. He's given confidence when he was the cricket director, and then now he's become the coach. Even though he gets nervous, he gives confidence to all of us, and that makes a massive difference. I mean, in a dressing room, you have to keep it calm. You should be able to communicate it with the players in a correct way, and we've been given the freedom. I mean, we all are working towards one goal, and everyone's on the same page. And I think Sanat has done a wonderful job in grooming young players, as well as looking after each and every one of us. And I think he's done a tremendous job. I wish him all the very best too in the future.
AsianMirror.lk